Literature has this amazing power to reflect our own lives back to us, right? And honestly, nowhere is that more real than in the world of LGBTQ plus storytelling. Whether you're looking for a swoon-worthy romance, a heartbreaking historical epic, or a memoir that totally challenges societal norms, Queer Lit has a home for every single reader. So, I've pulled together a definitive list of 19 essential LGBTQ plus books you need to check out. We're talking everything from Victorian classics to the modern young adult hits that are taking over the world. These stories define a generation. Let's kick things off with modern romance and contemporary fiction. These are the ones dominating book talk for a reason. They just capture that thrill of falling in love perfectly. Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This book is a viral sensation. It redefines the political rom-com. Imagine the first son of the United States falling for the Prince of Wales. It turns an international incident into a secret romance. It is witty, optimistic, and just undeniably charming. The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This is a breathtaking reimagining of the Iliad. It shifts the focus to the deep bond between Achilles and Patroclus. It's a devastatingly beautiful tale of war, glory, and a love that transcends death. Seriously, have tissues ready. Call Me by Your Name by Andre Aciman. Set against the Italian Riviera in the 80s, this chronicles the sudden, powerful romance between an adolescent boy and a summer guest. It is a masterpiece of sensory details and obsession. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. In this gripping novel, an aging Hollywood icon finally chooses to tell the truth about her glamorous, scandalous life and her one true love. It's a stunning portrait of the sacrifices made for fame. Simon versus the Homo sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. The book that inspired the movie Love, Simon. It's a sweet, heartfelt coming-of-age story about a closeted teen navigating a secret email romance. Perfect for anyone who remembers the nervousness of high school love. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Sainz. A lyrical, slow-burn novel about two Mexican-American boys in 1987. Through their friendship, they navigate their identities, families, and the secrets of the universe. They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. In a world where an app calls people to tell them they have 24 hours to live, two strangers meet for one final adventure. It's a poignant reminder to live boldly and love openly. Next up, let's look at groundbreaking memoirs. These are real stories shedding light on diverse experiences within the community. All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. Described as a memoir manifesto, this collection explores growing up Black and queer. It tackles toxic masculinity, consent, and joy with unflinching honesty. Genderqueer, a memoir by Maya Kobabe. This graphic novel is an intensely personal guide to gender identity. It makes the complex journey of self-discovery accessible and relatable to everyone. Redefining Realness by Janet Mock, a landmark in trans literature. Janet shares her story of growing up as a young trans woman in Hawaii. It's a powerful narrative about self-revelation and authenticity. Moving on to literary classics and historical fiction. These are the books that paved the way for the stories we have today. The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. First published in 1890, this is a Gothic masterpiece about beauty, vanity, and corruption. The undertones of the double life remain hauntingly relevant. Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin, a 1956 classic set in Paris. An American man engaged to a woman gets drawn into an affair with an Italian bartender. It's a tragic, exquisite exploration of shame and desire. Orlando by Virginia Woolf, a satirical biography of a nobleman who wakes up as a woman and lives for centuries. It's a brilliant exploration of gender fluidity way ahead of its time. Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu. Decades before Dracula, there was Carmilla. This Gothic novella introduced the lesbian vampire trope. It's atmospheric, eerie, and foundational to horror. Stone Butch Blues by Leslie Feinberg, an essential text on working-class queer life. It explores the complexities of butch identity and the harsh realities of pre-Stonewall America. Tipping the Velvet by Sarah Waters, an adventure through Victorian London following an oyster girl who falls for a male impersonator. It's a vibrant, theatrical celebration of lesbian identity. And finally, powerful dramas of identity, complex narratives that challenge how we see the world. Detransition Baby by Tori Peters, a provocative look at modern trans life involving a trans woman, her detransitioned ex, and a cisgender woman entangled in a messy conception plan. The Miseducation of Cameron Post by Emily M. Danforth. When a teen girl is sent to a religious conversion therapy center, she has to find resilience. It's a moving testament to finding your own chosen family. The Heart's Invisible Furies by John Boyne, an epic saga spanning decades in Ireland. It balances humor and heartbreak while chronicling the social changes of a nation. Whether you're looking to educate yourself on queer history or just want to get lost in a beautiful romance, these 19 books are the perfect starting point. Each one proves that our stories are as varied as they are vital. So, have you read any of these? Or is there a favorite of yours that I missed? Let me know in the comments.